AskReddit by Ruined Wedding. Men of Reddit, what's something that the ladies are insecure about but you'll actually like? My wife has been getting random grey hairs for a bit now, more and more. It's somewhat more noticeable in bright sunlight. She's only mid-40s, and it seems to get her down a little bit. I've told her that it doesn't bother me at all, but I think it just reminds her that we're getting older, bit by bit. I think it looks fantastic, like stars in the night sky. When she eventually goes fully grey, well, what could be more spectacular than a night sky completely covered in stars? Years ago I walked into our bedroom and my wife was in bed, reading, and wearing reading glasses. It was my first time seeing her wearing them. She looked great, I mean really great. I gasped and she immediately pulled them off, feeling self-conscious. I said to her, honey, they look fantastic on you, and I got a bit excited and said, you know how we said we wanted to get married and grow old together? Well, it's happening while I did kind of a Snoopy dance while saying it's happening. Grey hairs, growing old, reading glasses, these are all achievements that should be celebrated. I hope this come out the right way. Height. My wife is not even that tall, but all her friends are 5 feet 2 inches or shorter. She's 5'8" inches, and when I met her she was super insecure about it. We're about the same height, but I really like it. I'm 5 feet 11. Been turned down for being taller than guys plenty of times. Fair enough, people like what they like, but I can't say I've ever dated anyone who said they were attracted to my tallness. Luckily, everyone gets less insecure with age. The older I get, the more I rock the high heels. My MRS has a filthy laugh. She's embarrassed about it, so it only comes out when she really finds something funny. If I could, I'd IV that straight into my veins. Describe this filthy laugh, we must know. I've heard multiple women say they were self-conscious about their veins. Nothing else, just the sight of their normal veins on the surface of their skin. But call me crazy, I like a woman with a vascular system. I strictly like women with vascular systems. What she looks like first thing in the morning. This X1000. If I had to pick a time and place where I feel my wife is the most beautiful she's ever been, it's when I wake up in the morning and she's asleep next to me. I personally don't have a problem with big noses. Deleted. Being silly and fun. This is one of the most attractive things for a true meaningful relationship. Ever hear of marrying your best friend? What's better than being silly and fun? My ex used to say I got the zoomies before bed. And I did do. That is when my inner weirdo gremlin comes out and I need to do weird things. Nothing made him laugh as hard, even when we were at the very end of our relationship, the zoomies would get him laughing. The silly little sounds and goofy things they say and do randomly throughout the day. Could be singing, or just randomly making sounds, or narrating their actions. It's adorable and heartwarming that they're comfortable enough around you to do it, but if they notice you noticing they get embarrassed, which is also cute AF. It's adorable when guys do that too. 3. My partner says oops whenever she does something wrong in the funniest voice. She's so embarrassed by it, but she has no idea how much it brightens my day. The one I don't get is hiding masking their real laugh. There's nothing more attractive than making a gorgeous woman absolutely lose her shit. The holding the sides, the little snort, it's just too cute. It sucks that some people have made them feel ugly just for expressing themselves. Edit, spelling. I love it when they go full piggy mode. Their body. My ex would always tell me to stop staring at her while she's naked, for example when she was undressing before going to bed. But for me it had nothing to do with being horny or mostly anything sexual at all. It was simply pure beauty. Like you would look at an art's masterpiece or the moment you reach a mountaintop and enjoy the scenery. Just pure admiration of the beauty, nothing else. Married 20 plus years so far, she's now in her early 50s, and I still love to watch her get naked every night before bed. Well, y'all made me realize what a giant arsehole I was dating. Meet a girl like can't even process that these kinda cute guys exist. The little belly paunch most women have even if they are slim or athletic. Also, no matter what size or shape your boobs are, we like 'em. Might have preferences, but all boobs are good boobs. I wish she could understand that after a pregnancy and all the changes that come with it, after 20 years of a life that hasn't been easy, after those few extra pounds we both put on, I still see that 19-year-old vixen that caught me checking her out while she was bending over to fix her shoe. She is her, and will forever be her. The woman I fell for in the 2 weeks after we met. The one who supported me while I pursued my dreams. The one who bore my child. The one who makes cute noises when she rolls over in her sleep. The one who grows more beautiful every day. The sensitive, genuine mother. The sexy, naughty partner in crime. The one who, for some reason, thought it was a good idea to choose me. My woman. This one made me tear up. I met my husband when I was 17 and we've been through a hell of a lot in those 23 years. Comfy clothes. Sweats, baggy shirt or one of those spaghetti strap tank tops, no makeup, messy hair. I love that shit so much. Don't get me wrong. When a woman puts in the effort to look good, it's always appreciated and I love the confidence of a woman who knows she looks good. But for that person to be so comfortable with me to just relax, not care what they look like, and just snuggle up snacking and watching movies, that's its own special brand of sexy that, in all honesty, is about on par with being head to toe dolled up. Dolled up is hot because it says I want to look good for you. Lazy day clothes are hot because it says I want to be comfortable with you. I think part of it is that comfy messy is sort of like a behind the scenes VIP experience. Everyone gets to see the show, but only a select few get to see what's behind the curtain. It's about intimacy and honesty, which is damn sexy. If anyone is prone to acne, I always found it to have a totally negligible impact on a girl's attractiveness. That's more of a don't mind than like, though the cliche that imperfection accentuates beauty does often apply. It hurts my soul that acne and another comment on body hair only have 5 likes each. A realer size. Some women seem to think that tiny is the ideal. I don't know why. Everything from small to large can look great. Like everything else, it's a case by case basis. There is no ideal. I like this comment. Mine were fairly small before kids, but pregnancy definitely changed that feature. I had wanted a breast lift and a realer reduction, but after being teased for my breast size by a potential Tinder hookup, I refused to change my pups. They fed my kids and are an excellent filter for jerks. This one gets asked a lot, but hey. I like a nose with that bone that kinda comes out. Hawkish. I like a lil arm hair. I like the squishy part on the back of the arm. Belly I can squeeze. Freckles. Some hate their freckles. I mean, you tell me something a woman I'd self-conscious of and I'll tell you I like it. I just like women. Why did I read this like a Dr. Seuss book? Lol. Your face is awesome, please for fuck's sake don't post a picture with shitty filter that makes your face look like shiny blurry wax. My ex was one of the most beautiful women on the planet, just an absolute knockout. She's all botox and injections and for years now, her face in real life looks like that shitty filter all shiny blurry wax, just sad. Every time I see her she's had more work done and it long ago past being subtle and into the terrifyingly unnatural category. I've seen many ladies being insecure about hip dips or slightly curved jawline, but this thread makes me feel you guys probably don't even notice this stuff, do you? The heck is a slightly curved jawline? I fucking love stretch marks. It's like, damn girl, your skin couldn't handle all that ass. Ass so powerful it can barely be contained. Just general aging. My wife is 51 and she's just beautiful as she is. Some women really do get more attractive the older they get. Anytime a woman says she looks terrible, she almost never does. Or they'll point out something I don't even notice and don't even care about after it's brought up. A co-worker recently said that. I don't even remember what she was referring to, but she said, look at my something. I look awful dart. I gently reassured her, but in my head I thought, fucking hell, you're as gorgeous as you always are, just look in a mirror. She's a very nice and beautiful young lady who has a habit of putting a very intricate and sophisticated makeup on her eyes, always smiles, always has a kind or funny thing to say. I don't remember seeing any ugliness in her, and I have no doubt that she steals hearts by dozens even in her worst days. Ladies, we really aren't as harsh on you, especially your bodies, as you think we are. Glasses. Holy shit, women with glasses are beautiful. I'm more self-conscious without glasses than with them, lol. Reading these comments was so eye-opening. Thanks, guys. How did you start to read with your eyes closed, WTF? How they look without makeup. I think I just fell in love with every man that commented here. I was just thinking this. Such a wholesome thread. I've been feeling very insecure about myself lately, but the comments here are so uplifting. Crow's feet are so beautiful when women smile. Also, if she has a pet crow. I had an ex who thought her breasts were too small. She didn't like her freckles and she felt she wasn't presentable without makeup. Meanwhile, I thought her breasts were perfect. I thought her freckles were sexy, and I always felt she looked better without any makeup at all. When she'd say this stuff, like get insecure about the way she looked, I'd try to reassure, but I could tell she always thought I was lying just to try to make her feel better. I definitely wasn't though. You know, with almost 8 billion people on the planet, odds are that nearly every physical attribute you don't like about yourself is exactly the type of enough people to fill at least a small country. My wife has what she'd describe as a mum bod after having our children. If anything, I find her body more attractive now. She gifted me 2 beautiful kids with her body. 3 if you don't calm down, so